like to call the order of the Town of BRUSLY Committee meeting for Monday, February 2nd, 2026. Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Councilwoman Young, can you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call vote. Roll call, rather.
Councilmember Daigle.
Here.
Councilmember Young.
Here.
Councilmember Tassan. Councilmember Schutz.
Here.
Councilmember Kershaw.
Present.
Attorney Acosta. Here. Mayor Rhodes.
All right, so in your packet you have the meeting minutes from the regular meeting on Monday, January 12th, 2026. I think there were just a few editorials made. I know I had submitted something in. I see those are captured here. Does anybody have any other comments on the meeting minutes? If so, if you can let us know, we'll make sure that we have those available for the council meeting. Under Public Works, I'll read the Public Work Report for January 2026. So we had a total rainfall for January was 6.75 inches for 3 rain events. No drainage issues were reported, 0 SCADA alarms, 0 violations at the sewer treatment facility. Chlorine line was repaired at the sewer treatment facility. 2 sewer blockages reported on Oak Plaza Drive and Richard Street. Oak Plaza was a main line blockage and was cleared. Richard Street was on the residence side. Grease traps were checked at 2 locations. Both are in compliance. 1 culvert program job was complete on Lee Drive. Sinkholes were repaired in Bruley Oaks, Live Oaks, and Elaine Street. 2 potholes repaired on River Oak Street. Removed debris and servitude between Ori Drive and Live Oak. Driveway culvert upgrades was finished on Elaine, Ori, and Live Oak. 5 driveways total. And upcoming, the bulk pickup will be February the 9th, the week of, and smoke testing will be done in Bruley Oak subdivision. I think Live Oak was done today. Is that correct, Shane?
No smoke testing was done.
None today?
Starts tomorrow, all of it being in Bruley Oaks.
All in Bruley Oak, not Live Oak, correct?
You saw smoke, somebody else was doing something.
So that is going to begin tomorrow.
It will.
Is that all week, do you know? Or
Just 2 days.
2 days. Okay. All right, anything else in the Public Works? Update on the sewer lagoon project. So, Toby, do you have something for us there on the report, please?
I do. Good evening. The Speak Construction has received his letter of default of contract. Since then, he has not signed the revised pay app. He would like for the remaining funds in change order 3, which is the $47,356 that we came up with last time. He would like that to be redistributed into another change order such that he can get paid for the work on the bridge. He's not asking for any more money, he just wants to redistribute the funds.
Just the balance left over from the 75,000?
Correct. So he did the other work to get to the back. That was with the track hoe, with the mats, a little bit of limestone. For the remainder, he wants to use that to repair the bridge, which has already been repaired.
Reimburse yourself for that.
Correct.
I thought the change order remaining was $35,000.
So he requested 35, the remainder would have been 35. We adjusted that 35
That's correct.
to 22,644, so the remainder would be 47,356.
So he's going to have to submit another change.
That's what he's looking to see if the council is willing to entertain that change order.
We don't have anything to consider yet now. So he'll have to submit it for the council to be able to, we can't, the council can do what it wishes, but I would recommend that they not prospectively state an opinion on something they haven't seen in writing yet. Because, in my opinion is he needs to spell out chapter and verse exactly what he's asking for in the change order, and what he spent the money on. I mean, isn't that reasonable
I don't disagree, yeah.
to request? I mean, the auditor's going to make sure we do that. So, you know, and then the council will have something to make an intelligent decision on, not just ask for a sum of money. That's my opinion.
I'm only relaying what he asked for in a phone call, so that's all I can do. I have nothing in writing to share either way.
Yeah. Well, the council would be glad to consider it if he puts it in writing, spelling it out.
I agree.
Yeah, certainly there's nothing we can do with it tonight.
Yeah,
That's my update.
but we should be able to have that for Monday, right?
If he formally requests it, I can have a change order drafted up for consideration on Monday.
Can it be put on the agenda, or does it?
Yeah, sure.
And you said that this remaining is going to be a request for the bridge that was repaired?
Yes. Instead of using the funds for the additional trucks, for the pumper truck, all that hoopla, he wants to use it for the bridge since it ended up same end goal. It's just about how he got to it. It's my understanding of how he's explaining it to me.
And I would think you need to submit documentation of exactly what he spent on repairing the bridge and what it's for. Labor, materials, third-party contractor, whatever.
Yeah, the contract.
Toby, has the heaviest equipment made it back there yet, or that's still to come?
There was a big piece of equipment. This was right after the bridge was repaired. Yeah, track back there. According to him, the bridge didn't even budge. He's very confident that the bridge is sound.
Okay.
Now, I have no engineer backing that up. I did no testing. Nobody did any kind of further verification other than his word and that one visual test.
And the repairs to the bridge were made without a request from the town or yourself, correct?
Correct. He took it upon himself to, I'm assuming, hire a third party. I don't think he physically did it, but I think he hired somebody to do it.
All right. Any other updates?
That's all I got, unless you have any questions.
Thank you.
What's the status of it currently?
I would like to hear it from them if you don't mind.
Okay.
Everybody, this is Danny Venable. He's the lead man back there. He's got a lot of information.
Superintendent over there.
Nice to see you.
Fire away.
Dan, if you
Yeah.
can state your name and address.
Danny Venable, Superintendent for Spinks Construction.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now the bridge part, the reason why we had to do the bridge, we couldn't get no pump truck across to pour it. In other words, you couldn't pour with just a truck. So to get the truck across, we had to repair the bridge on it. So that's the reason why he went ahead and he hired the bridge people to come in there and repair it.
You know how they repaired it?
I'm not sure. I didn't have nothing to do with the bridge and part and stuff. And we're planning on pouring the walls tomorrow morning.
Okay.
That's definitely going to be poured tomorrow
All
morning.
the other structure has been in place, and we saw
Right.
some reports, I believe, from Toby's group, so.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's why I came in today. That way, if y'all had any questions about anything, I can answer them for y'all.
They don't have, do they have rain expected for tomorrow?
Late tomorrow evening. By that time, it'll be cured enough to, oh yeah, we can pour in the morning. We were going to pour this morning, but it was too cold to pour this morning. They couldn't get the concrete to us this morning.
Danny's assuming that the concrete is poured tomorrow. What is your time frame for completion?
Well, the time frame, they got to do a break on the concrete.
Okay.
So once they get the break, that they clear us, then we're able to rake the forms, and then hook up the piping that goes to it and everything, and put the filters inside and stuff. So once they give me the break, I say it depends on the weather now, because the weather's back and forth with us. But if we can get the break on it, within 3 to 4 days. It'd take us about a week to get everything wrecked out of there and stuff. The piping, I'm looking at about 2 weeks or so to hook all that up, the big valves, the piping and everything. So I'm saying about, to be safe on it, about a month to finish it off completely. That's what I'm looking at. That's working 5 days a week, 10 hours a day.
That's with no breaks in the weather. You just
No breaks in the weather.
had good weather.
Straight work.
You think you can
Right.
finish it in about a
Right.
month.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because what we fought with over here was the land. I mean, it was just unreal. We had no bottom. Everything was sand at the bottom. We even put steel beams across to hold the sheet piles up, and the bottom just has nothing, so the whole wall would collapse. The whole row of sheet piles just collapsed inside. And we had to redo that 4 times before we were able to stabilize it to be able to work in there. Yeah, we caught a lot of trouble with that levee. But it's just sandy bottom. We had to actually put a foot of 610 crushed limestone to give us a bottom to work on in there, because we had nothing to work with and stuff.
The filter that needs to be installed, is that on campus, or you gotta?
Yeah, that's on that site.
So you have it?
Yes, sir. We have all the filters and stuff. It's just a matter of stacking them and putting them together once we get it finished with. I'm trying to push it as quick as I can. I'm ready to get out of that thing.
Okay.
All
That's all I
right,
have.
any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Danny, thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
All right, the next item under Public Works is the road overlay. Jane, do you have anything for us, or Toby, either one of you on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So plan the specs are done. We submitted those to 3 contractors requesting quotes, because we assumed we were under the threshold. We received 2 quotes in. Both quotes are above the state limit of $250,000. We're awaiting a third one.
You said they're both good?
I don't know how much I should be saying right now,
Okay,
since
right.
these are closed, sealed. No, well, not supposed to be sealed, but they're,
Yeah.
because most likely we're going to be rejecting all quotes.
Gotcha.
And probably just because of how I presented this, we might have to anyway.
Reject all the quotes, then did you get new quotes?
So, no, we'll have to go out for bid. We'll have to go out for sealed formal bid.
Done quotes anticipating that the prices would be below the bid threshold, but since they're coming in
Not favorably.
not favorably, then that means that you're gonna have to bid it, so you have to step back and punt
And that's where we're requested and required to take the lowest bidder, and sometimes get unfavorable quality, right?
yeah.
Or we could reduce the size of the project.
Or we could do that, yeah.
Reduce the scope of work.
Yep, so depending on how they all come in, we'll have a discussion, and we'll figure out which way we want to go.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.
The next item under Planning and Zoning minutes is review the planning and zoning from January 28, 2026. So during the January 28, 2026, there's a request for a variance for Lakin Burgoyne, 1505 Live Oak Drive, non-compliance, section 120-143, 145-3, R1, single-family residential. Setbacks to reduce the front setback to 30 feet to 20 feet, and to reduce the side setbacks from 10 feet to 5 feet. Is someone here to represent that? Okay. If you can just step up to the mic and state your name for us, please.
Lakin Burgoyne.
Okay, Ms. Burgoyne. So what do you wish to do? Basically what I said.
Yes, yes. I do have the letter of no objection from my neighbor as well.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is this a new house?
No, this is just a shop.
Oh, it's a shop.
Yeah.
So this came out of planning and zoning favorable. It was contingent upon obtaining the letter of no objection from Miss McCurley, which I presume you're in possession of,
Yes.
and then also for putting a gutter on the structure. So the
Yes.
structure is of what type of material?
Metal.
Metal. So it's a shop,
Yes.
in a sense?
Yep, it's just a shop.
And is that going to be in the front of your home?
Correct.
So it's going to be 20 feet from the road instead of 30 feet.
Correct. Well, not from the road, from the property line.
Yeah. You got some room in between the road and...
Yeah, I have road. Yeah.
Okay. So, what was the contingent thing that the Planning and Zoning Commission?
It was obtaining a letter of no objection
Yes.
and placing a gutter on the structure for watershed, correct, Kim, I presume?
Yes, that's right, on that side.
Okay. Any comments from the council, Ms. Burgon?
Make a motion that we accept exactly like planning and zoning with the letter of no objection. And
Okay.
We don't need a motion, but
Next week.
yes, sir, next week.
Let's remember we take care of the letter too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So, Ms. Burgon, can you return next week, please, next
Yep.
Monday?
Sure will.
Thank you.
Good job.
I'm just trying to get the man shop here.
I just want a shop, I know. If I had a backyard, I'd put it in my backyard, but I don't have a backyard. See what I'm working with?
Our next item on the Finance Committee is review January bills. Any questions or comments on those? The only thing that was discussed prior to the meeting, I asked Blaine about St. James Park. It had a $406 energy bill. We tend to think that was from the Christmas time that was paid in the January timeframe.
I don't know what else we need.
That's
That just seems
that's an
elevated.
Entergy bill?
Yes, sir, for 406. And the only thing operating there is just the AC unit in the restrooms.
Christmas
Maybe a little
lights.
bit of, well, that's what I'm saying, if it's from the December bill, yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned that's what it is.
Heaters in the bathroom may have been, I don't know if they're electric or gas, to be honest
more
with you.
than package use or something.
They're electric.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Heaters are all electric, they're not gas.
Yeah, they're all, yeah. Sprinklers are all, yeah, have to be Christmas. That's Blaine's Christmas tree.
For this council.
And then the only other question was underneath the driveway aprons on the maintenance side. Shane, so what was that? Was that for the repairs to the 5 driveways?
Yes, there was 3 driveways that were really caving in and blocking the street drainage. And 2 on Alene Street were actually undersized. We had 30-inch pipe going into 24, so it bottlenecked. So I did all 5 at one time, so
And we subbed that work?
yeah, we did. Parish did a lot of it.
Yeah.
Helped us out a lot. The only thing we had to buy was the culverts and the concrete.
Any other questions on the finance? On the Personnel Committee, I have nothing. The Recreation Committee, I have nothing. Police Committee,
Nothing official, but I'm sure y'all have received a phone call or questions about the incident on LA1 today.
yes, sir.
It was much worse than it looked. It was a simple call-in. Motorist called in a complaint. We investigated the complaint without incident, and all parties were released without arrest or charges.
Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you for that. On the Governmental Affairs Committees, nothing. Other matters, I have nothing. Mayor's report, I spoke to Mayor this morning. He didn't leave me with anything other than the smoke test, which I misunderstood him. I thought he said live oak, but it's going to be BRUSLY oak.
BRUSLY oak, right.
Remarks of personal privilege. And announcements, the town hall will be closed on Tuesday, February 17th for Mardi Gras. Can I have a motion for adjournment?
Second.
I got a motion by Councilwoman Young and second by Councilmember Schutz. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Meeting adjourned.
One more week to go, guys.